Hello everyone, my name is Apple Guy, and welcome back to the episode of Minecraft. In the previous video, we did an update to Pharaoh's Landing, which was this little block right here. And in today's video, we have another big update for you all in the form of another bit of development here on Pharaoh's Landing. We're going to be building, I believe, 4 more buildings. 2 of them are fairly small though, and one of them we'll be doing on camera fully. The other 3 will be in time lapses. And we will also be extending the pathway. So I'm going to first off run home and grab some andesite and a few other building materials, because we will need some materials from home. Oh, hello, Sylvia. I have a cat now in real life, and so I heard Sylvia's little meow, and I was like, cat, I need it. It's like a response I built up. Anyway, I am really looking forward to the build we have today. Actually, we can just use a furnace. Perfect. I spent a little bit of time developing all 4 of these buildings in my testing world, and I think they turned out really, really nice. I'm very pleased with them. I actually need one of these as well. There we are. Very, very pleased with what we've come up with, and I hope you guys will be jazzed about the building too. Yeah, okay, I need some andesite. I'm gonna need to polish it. So I have my stone cutter over here. The building we're going to be doing right now is like a blacksmith, so to speak. It's a very small shack-like building, and it's just meant to occupy a bit of space we have left over. I'll be showing it off in just a moment. I think I can pack 2 buildings in there. Hopefully, that's the plan. Last thing we need is an anvil from here. 1, 2, 3, 4 for that. 1, 2, 3. Dipping into some of our resources. That's okay, we've got plenty. Alright, and everything else should be... Oh, we need food as well. Let's go ahead and sacrifice melons to the Melon Lord. Okay, shout out to the Melon Lord. Shout out to anyone who gets what Melon Lord is from. And we'll get another stack of melons, because why not? Could I go get fish? Yes, I could. Am I going to get fish? No, I will not. Right, so, sleep as well. We'll sleep when we get there. Hello, little bunny. Yeah, I was gonna sleep, but it would be a waste of time. We got things to do. Big video planned today. Just like how last video was pretty large, a lot of stuff to cover. Hopefully we can get a whole ton done in this video as well. So I'm going to build and explain, and then time lapse. That's the plan. Reiterating one last time, and then we can motor. I have a bit of a chest monster, as the YouTubers like to call it. He will be settled. Do not worry. I will not let the chest monster get fully out of hand, even though he is getting a little bit out of hand already. And I think I need that. Do I have any of the creeper face stone? I don't think I do, but I can cut it, I believe. Right? Can't I cut smooth sandstone into the creeper face sandstone? I can't. I can cut regular? Yeah, it's regular sandstone. Honestly, let's get a stack of this, because we'll need it eventually. And then I'm gonna have to pull up pictures on my phone, because I need to know what I'm working with here. So I guess I should probably start with that. Give me just 1 second. I gotta pull up a picture on my phone. Yeah, so in just the absolute ultimate gamer move, I casually... Wait, hold on, I gotta swipe it. I just took pictures of my computer monitor on my phone. I just pointed the camera at my computer monitor and took pictures on my phone, because that's how I take images that I need to use for building reference. That's usually what I do in my time lapses, by the way, is I'll take pictures on my phone in the creative world, and then I'll open up this world, and I'll record the time lapse on here, and I will use I believe this is 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think it is. I think it is 5. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'll use my Nintendo Switch to record, my Nintendo Switch to build, my computer to record, and I will use my phone for reference pictures. So it's a big project. I don't know why I'm digging this out by hand. I have a shovel. It's a big project, but I think the outcome, the reward, is plentiful. Always very happy when I finish a time lapse. Okay, so there goes that. That's off to a roaring start. And then we have... It'll be this, followed by normal. This is our door, normal, normal. Good. And then this sort of just gives us the outline of the blacksmith. The blacksmith is fairly small, and that's because it is mostly just meant to occupy the space that's here. I needed something to go here, and this just happened to fit the theme of the area really well. It's got an outdoor section, so when people come around the corner, they can like see the blacksmith working. You know, maybe the blacksmith lives in one of these houses nearby. Stuff like that. That's kind of what I go for when I do these builds, is like, what is the story? You know, what is there to gain from this? And I think, so far, I think we've been doing a pretty fantastic job of building up Pharaoh's Landing. The other buildings we're going to do, I think one of them is going to be a shop of some sort. I have it designed so that it has actually 2 entrances. One could be like the entrance for like the worker. Oops, that's not the right block. One could be like the entrance for the workers. The other could be like the entrance for the customers. You know, sometimes shops will have like the back entrance where they get their deliveries or whatever. Something like that is sort of the idea. This should be slabs. And this needs to be a full block. So let's go back up here. Hey, I placed it. That's kind of a miracle. All right, and then put this over. I gotta put a trap door. Let's put it right here. Why not? And then we swipe the phone because we need the next view. The next view. We'll put this right here. And then there's actually windows here, but we're not gonna do like the special window framing that we do sometimes. It just does not fit the theme with what we have going on here. Good. Swipe one more time. Now we're looking at the back of the house. We're going to go ahead and put this right here. And boom, boom, boom. Pop this in right here. All right, let's go get our windows. Oh, we have our windows. Perfect. That's actually superb. There's a window there. There's a window there. Big window along this back section. Boom, boom. And then this is fairly open, actually. I think I gotta swipe one more time. Yeah, it is fairly open. It has this here. No, it does not have that there. My apologies. It has stairs. Right here. Boom, boom, and then a slab there. Okay, let's go ahead and drop all this stuff off. Grab what we need. My phone's gonna fall, so I'm gonna grab it. There we go. And golden. We'll finish building this. I'll explain the next plan of action. Then we will execute. Casual plan and execution moment. I used to have this so organized, but I'm just going to be lazy and throw everything in all willy-nilly. I will, however, be somewhat organized and toss the non-sand things in this chest. I'll have the decency to do that. And I'm very much so out of spruce. How true is that? Very true. And very sad. Oh, well, I have enough to do the roof, I guess. And I can probably also do that. Okay. There we are. Well, we won't be able to do the floor, but that's fine. I'll add the floor in afterwards. Okay, so now the building is complete with a layer of slabs going around like this. There we go. This is actually the most recent building that I did in creative mode. This one, oh, I can make that. I can parkour that. Yoinks. That'll work. Yeah, we can swing that. This is the most recent one that I did. I usually do them later at night whenever I have like bursts of ideas. So we'll put that in there. That's our roof partially, and that's the rest of the roof. And then the lanterns will hang from these, and the trapdoors are the main roof. And then you can imagine a spruce wood floor right here, and we can place our anvil anywhere we want, really. I think I'll put it right here. So that way, like, as people walk by, they can be like, hey, Johnny the blacksmith, how's the blacksmithing? He'll be like, it's great. I'm loving it. All right, so boom. First building done. Very good, and it occupies this area nicely. The next block is going to be right down here. So we're going to continue it as I'm walking right to here, right to here. And it's going to end where this one ends. I think it might even go a little further, well, eventually, and there could be a main thoroughfare through here. But that's not what we're looking at right now. It'll be right down here. And I chose this spot because I think there's enough room to have like a small set of houses on this side, and obviously a set of houses on this side as well. Because if we look at the space here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. which means if we offset the houses by 1, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. And the average house here, this is like a 5-block white house, right? So then what we would see is a house 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there would be 1 block of space in between, which actually doesn't seem like that much now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe I scooch this over 1. I might think about doing that, like going like that. I already kind of started this right here, but I can always dig it up, and we can take another stab at it here, because we don't really want crowding to happen. If we crowd the buildings, then the city will be much longer to build. But if we do this instead, I mean, yeah, this kind of has like the right idea. There we go. Okay. Yeah, maybe we do that. That seems like it could be a little bit better. That way we have 2 blocks in between the houses, because what we have right here, we have 3 blocks in between this house. We've got like 4 between this one. Okay, I think that space will work well. All right, yeah, so I'm going to build out the pathway down here and build 2 homes on this block, maybe even a 3rd one if I can find a place to put it in. There's originally going to be another house there, but not enough room. Okay, let's hop into the time lapses. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to hit subscribe if you would not mind. Go down, hit the like button, hit subscribe, leave me a comment. I would appreciate it a ton. You guys love the Minecraft videos. You guys love seeing Pharaoh's Landing updates. And you always let that be very apparent in your response to the videos. So thank you very much. Enjoy the time lapses, and I'll catch you back here at the end of the video for a brief little explanation as to what I've done. Well, isn't this just a swell sight? It's morning, the phantoms are burning, and we have some new buildings to check out. I will be explaining my process in making these buildings, but I first want to make... well, I guess I do have a furnace, don't I? I want to make some more lanterns, because we're going to be adding lanterns as we go around, as we talk about the buildings. The lanterns are sort of like finishing touches. It's kind of crazy though, because I can just put this in here and cook that. We'll put lanterns in here first. So like I explained, this is the blacksmith. Gosh, I think that's how you make a lantern. This is the blacksmith. It's got a furnace, it's got an anvil. This is more of an aesthetic building to sort of take up the area we have here. This is not... Oh, I need to repair my armor. This is not new. I built this on the camera. What is new, however, are the buildings over on this new block. Now, I actually ended up pushing the block really far back from where I originally planned it. Oh shoot, I left this up. This is like my little walkway. We'll leave that though. It's very hard to plan this stuff out, because the issue that I had was that the gap between these 2 buildings was like 1 block, and I wanted to have a pretty substantial gap. So yeah, I don't want buildings to be crowded at all. There's like a 3-block gap here. There's like a 5-block here. There's a 3-block here. You know, stuff like that keeps things roomy. Oh, let's get our doors. We're gonna need doors. I think we're actually gonna need more doors than we currently have, so that'll be great. Yeah, we have these doors here. I think we're gonna need another set, but that'll be fine. I just don't have the supplies. This is the messiest chest I've had in forever, by the way. That's fine. I'll have to get more doors at some point. Yikes. Yikes, but true. Okay, let's grab some iron. Here we go. And let's make some lanterns, and I will explain these buildings. 2 of them are pretty boring, but one of them should actually be kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and make 9 lanterns for now. Alright, so we'll start with some of the boring ones. This boring one right here has a ladder on the back of it, which is kind of a cool little feature. This is just like a small house. Nothing too special going on with this one. It's got, like I said, you can get up to it from the back, which is kind of cool. But on the inside, it is kind of just a normal rectangular building. Nothing special, probably going to put a house or a bed and a workstation, just make it into a house of sorts. This building, same sort of situation, same style. You know, decently looking. It is, these are both unique buildings. All 3 of these buildings are unique. They are not like copies of other buildings, which means these are sort of added into our templates, so to speak. So if we come across the need for like a new style of build, well, we have something to pull from now. We can look at that, and as long as it's not in, you know, eye shot of another building that's identical to it, we can potentially do it. Just as we repurposed this building and this building for the part around the bend over there. Yeah, we can do that for the buildings that we have here as well. We probably won't be doing that for one of our buildings, and that is this one, which I guess we can explain right now. This one is actually kind of crazy. There's a lot going on in this building. It's L-shaped, which is unique. It also has 2 doors. There's a door right here, which actually doesn't work because of the way the path goes. I'd have to extend the path out to like here, which I think is how I originally had it. I changed the grading of the town on this part so that it would flow like a little bit nicer. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this door here, actually. Now that I look at it, I kind of hate it. Let's remove it for now. Thankfully, there is this other door right here. This was intended to be like a shop. So, right, you'd go in through here, there'd be like a counter, and then there'd be like aisles of stuff. And, you know, shops generally have like a good flow like that, where you can go in and go out at various different points. And so that was the idea with that one. I don't know if I hit the mark on it, though, now that I think about the, just the way the terrain looks. And it doesn't really seem to match up. Speaking of terrain, let's get some more packed mud. And let's, oops, I made buckets on accident. It's fine. Never have too many buckets. Let's go ahead and add some little pathways up to the houses. Generally, we have it so that you can walk up into the house. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. I mean, unless I just add like a stair going up into it. I don't know. I have no clue what my plan is. We're just gonna block it up for now. Problem solved. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure something out. I totally forgot about that. That's a shame. But yeah, I guess I can explain a little more about the path, which is probably like the least interesting thing that I built, but I'll talk about it anyway. So I have it continuing off this way. It's relatively flat. This is the place where I think the next block is going to start. So it's going to go down here in the same sort of style as this. The first building will be like right here, and it'll be pretty close in comparison, or it'll just be on one side. Because this building's L-shaped, it has kind of a weird looking profile. There's totally room for a building here, and maybe even a small building here. But the plan is to have these 2 roads mesh up with one long road that runs here along the front. And obviously we'll have the main entrance right here. And then I'll have a big town hall I want to be right here. And then the plan is like maybe a palace on that right-hand side. But the main thing we have to continue doing is building out the town in terms of normal buildings, because that's really what's going to carry the aesthetic of the town. Unfortunately, it's where we're going to be spending like the least amount of time when we're in this town, which is a bit of a shame, but the truth. Essentially, the devil is in the details on these things is an expression that I think fits pretty nicely, where if the town looks like really really barren and dull, it'll be easy to spot. You'll walk in and be like, yeah, this town is not complete. But if you take the time to build all the buildings, I swear this jump is possible, by the way. If you take the time to build all the buildings, I swear this jump is possible, then you'll be able to be like, yeah, this town looks very full and very occupied, but I will like never go into this building that I'm standing on top of like ever again. I swear this jump is possible. Just because it's like a random building of no importance. There we go. See, I told you it was possible. Doubters are sad. But yeah, So here we have this building. I don't think I explained this one, but it is just a fairly small rectangle. Probably also going to be a house and workstation. Maybe this will be like the Fletchers or something. And then the reason why these slabs are here is because I needed something to get up to the top. So I can get up and put on our lanterns. The town is starting to look really good at night, by the way. The project is going over super, super well. And I'm kind of glad we decided, last episode we decided to do away with like one-to-one building replacements and instead do like, just do as we see fit. And that's been working really, really well. Because we can get like the tight compacted areas that we kind of are looking for. If you want to know like my inspiration for this, if I had to give like a Minecraft inspiration, it would be Ethos Labs Sandy City. And if I had to give like a different inspiration, you can look at like Al-Kharid from RuneScape, or I mean even like Agrabah from Aladdin, the Disney movie. Just that sort of like bustling desert metropolis. The difference between like Ethos City and mine is that I don't see this being like an oasis town, you know? Like I don't want to have like plants or anything of that sort. This is a very barren town. It has very few resources, but it thrives nonetheless. And that's sort of what I'm going for. Oh shoot. I'll put more lanterns on these buildings off camera. But yeah, as you can see, you know, I love just wandering through the cities. It feels like compacted, but not claustrophobic, right? Like I walk through here, I walk down this avenue and I'm like, yeah, there's houses. This is a bustling city. It'll be more bustling when there's actually villagers here. This spot needs to be filled with something. But yeah, you know, you can walk around and really get that feel of like, yeah, I'm in a city. This is a living, breathing environment. And I gotta fix this. I might move the door here and move the window there. I'll have that fixed next episode. But yeah, I mean, it's starting to take shape. I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are enjoying this project as well. That is going to be all for now, though, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe, and tell your friends about my channel if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys spread my videos around. And I'll catch you guys all back here next time for my next video. Until then, as always, take care.